Oh, and away we go. Johnny Ringo must have left. Too much stuff to do. Got ready to go and got taken away. What's going on today? Let's play. Let's play today, USA. Guys, go check that song out by Peter Schilling. Let's play, USA. Are you gonna play with or for God? Are you guys gonna have to pick God over country, or are you guys gonna pick country over God? That'll be the question. That'll be the question of every country. Where do your loyalties lie? That's when everybody will have to question, who is your God and what does he represent? Just what is the creator and how does he want you to perform? Whoever your creator is, I guess, right? Might want to make sure you're fully committed to that fucking creator and make sure she's the one you think, just in case. You know what I mean? You don't want to get caught behind a false creator or something. Or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what would possess someone to join the forces of Satan. I know there's a lot with the forces of Satan that don't know they're with the forces of Satan. In fact, they think they're on the good side of things. But it's the ones who really pick have already chosen. They are the chosen ones of the dipshit. And well, God's people are here, and well, we don't have to know who the dipshits are. They know who they are. This should be fun, right? On my TV screen, I've been telling you guys, bees in the trap. I don't know what it is about bees. Candace Owens says shit, and it just what's with the bees? The signs and all this shit, and Nicki Minaj has that bees in a trap. It's gone viral, along with what's going on. But it's funny, they just found that brand new bee in Australia. Did you guys see the video I did on that? What's it called? A Mega Chile Lucifer bee. It's kind of a long name, but yeah, Mega Chili Lucifer. It's got horns, I guess. You guys go check it out. I think I shared it. I think I shared it. I can't remember. Well, yeah, you guys can Google that. And who would have thought Nicki Minaj would be joining forces with Donald Trump and the UN? Eh? Mm, weird stuff, eh? Now, I'm just asking. I'm just thinking, what do you guys think? Like Klaus Schwab likes to penetrate governments. Do you think that maybe it would be possible that the UN could be penetrated as well? You know what I mean? Just playing one big game against us. You know what I mean? We'd have to have those kinds of characters in order for us to own nothing and be happy. You can't do it all on your own, right? You'd have to have some big shots. You know what I mean? People running the show, like the United Nations and Donald Trump. But who knows? Is Donald Trump Klaus Schwab penetrated? Because I've never heard him say a bad word about Klaus. And like, I don't know if you guys have done your research about, like, I don't know if Klaus is part of the shadow government, but you would think, right? I mean, based on what they're telling you that they want for you, but they want you to be happy about it. You know what I mean? So they put a nice happy spin on it. It's what the people want. Like, He is the fourth industrial revolution. There was the fourth industrial complex. It got lost. Nobody has been able to find it. But New Schwabenland, you guys should check that out. Klaus Schwab's probably had a fucking an amazing life, eh? Like just you know, I wonder if he owns that now. I know his father was involved with New Schwabenland in Antarctica. Hey, you guys will have to check that out, eh? That Klaus, he's probably had an exciting life. I don't know if he's heading up the WEF now or not. I think there was some controversy about some massages or some stupid shit or something. You know what I mean? Like Klaus Schwab's penetrating governments. I think he could have found his way out of fucking some sort of fucking whatever the fuck's going on. But anyways, so bees in the trap, maybe. Who knows? What do you guys think? I think Klaus Schwab's part of the shadow government because hey, look at who his sponsors are. Every major corporation bows down to fucking Klaus Schwab. Larry Fink of the BlackRock, and there's the Vanguard, and oh, fucking stupid groups, eh, Ford man? The one's all better than you. But when they have their WEF meetings in, I think they're Switzerland or something like that. Like, this isn't a joke, dude. This isn't a joke. This is a major thing. Like, it's so major that before this event takes place, it's well organized. You go check this out for yourself. See if I'm lying to you, bud. All the hookers, they're all bought and paid for. You cannot get when the WEF's in town. You're just if you need to find a date, it's gonna be hard sledding for you. Okay. You're gonna have to go find a regular girl who won't take your money. Hey, Ford man, what do you think about that, eh? Do you think Klaus Schwab could be part of the fucking shadow government? I'm not saying he is, because I don't know. Like I said, I'm looking for information from you guys. This is easy comprehendo shit, but nobody no get. I don't think. You know what I mean? Like, hey, Donald Trump should not be suing you people, okay, for what the DOJ did. If you wanted to sue somebody, bud, he could probably go after George Soros. I'm quite sure they could build up a case that those were George Soros district attorneys. George Soros funded. Hey, you. Fuck. Oh man, like, come on. When do we just not laugh at these guys? Hey, George Soros, Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab. They laugh at us. They think we're the stupid ones because we are playing stupid right now. But we need to wake up, people. We need to wake up. You guys tell me where I should have to watch Dr. Evil over there. Tell me that he's penetrated my government and know that him and Mark Carney are good together. Like, I think there's a video out there where Mark Carney even says he considers himself more English than he does Canadian. I think there's a video. There might not be, but I think there is. It's weird. And now he's running my country. And I know he's just anyways, what do you guys think? Who do you guys think is the shadow government? Well, Ford man, I keep telling you, listen, I'm telling you right now, I am an RWO. Okay. I am the member of the RWO. Okay. Those will be merch shirts, and maybe I can make money off of them. You know what I mean? This will be my thing, bud. The RWO, Rainbow Warrior Order, here to take over Klaus Schwab and Bill. Fucking no, Joe Biden said, New World Order. Are you going to become a Rainbow Warrior there, Ford Man? Or you going to be part of the New World Order with Biden and fucking Klaus Schwab and all those fucking dorks over there? Are you gonna fucking sing together with Han Ali? Let's break the commandments and let's break them all and claim that we're the children and we'll never fall. We'll have golden domes that'll probably affect our domes. Because if we don't stop being dumb and learn the Ten Commandments again, they're fucking pretty easy, aren't they, Oyster? What about Israel, bud? Israel is a state of mind. You might be. Are you talking about the state of mind, or are you talking about the land of Hanali? Hey, which one are you talking about? Huh. We are the RWO. What do you think, Ford man? Hey, we'll have the white shirts with the white red collar and the red around the arms to boost our. They'll be RWO. And then on the back, we have a nice little rainbow on there saying Warrior of God. Right? What do you think for it, man? Would you buy that shirt? Hey, don't go stealing my ideas on me. Hey, what do you think? I gotta have a career after this. I gotta use my mental fucking my bipolar to my advantage. You know what I mean? I need to use the creative brain that I got to, create me a future after a while. Hopefully everybody else decides that we get to have a future, you know what I mean? Which way do we go? To Rainbow Warrior Road or do we go down fucking Trumper Humper Avenue? Hey, which one do we go through? Fuck, you might as well probably do her just singing bees in the trap as you go. Anyways, the NDP. Oh, fuck, Canada's in trouble. Fuck, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. I gotta fucking say, hey guys, are we gonna wake up? I cannot take this anymore. And it's not in the rule book that I can take myself out. And I really don't want to. I'd rather have my people do it. You know what I mean? Hey, can we get the fucking me program going for the crazy people? Or are you guys gonna let this budget thing happen? Are we just not gonna fucking stand up and say, no, no more. This is fucking done, guys. No, no, whole new system, whole new system. And there's nothing you fuck stains can do because you're all fired. You're fired. And we just have everybody do their regular jobs for a little bit. Like I said, we all come up. We have a bunch of fucking great minds come together because we're gonna tell fucking like you guys are gonna take all your fucking car work away from us because you guys aren't gonna want to pay the tariffs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build our own fucking cars and we'll supply our own, and then hopefully we can sell them out and about other places too. I mean, we'll accept American buys. You know what I mean? But Canadians got to remember that you can go buy an American car, but when the chips are down, where were your friends, the Americans, before? You know what I mean? But hey, if they ever want help becoming better, fucking help them become better. You know what I mean? But they run away in their stupidity. We got to look out for ourselves. We can't enable ignorance. Let's build our own cars while we're at it. There's some brainwaves out there that could probably put together some phones. You know what I mean? We'll start a Canadian economy with Canadian products and we'll go that way, right? We'll tell Apple to kick rocks. In fact, we'll find a way in Canada. We'll eliminate we'll eliminate fucking bullshit bills. You know what I mean? Steve Jobs talked about fucking phones running off Wi-Fi way better than they could fucking from her phone services. We'd find a way to find that technology and make sure she could happen. You know what I mean? Boom. Bye, Rogers. Bye, fucking whatever. Sayonara, cockroaches. We no longer need your services because that Wi-Fi is for the people, by the people. So the people will pay the people that have to keep the product, keep it going. You know what I mean? Just like our power is not for sale. Sorry, that belongs to the people. You know what I mean? And we'll pay the people that help bring the power to the people. And you know what I mean? We own that shit. I don't know where we get off thinking fucking little dorks get to own all this shit. And as for fucking our oil and stuff like that, too, we could send a message to Don over there saying, hey, bud, you really like our oil, don't you? So you get to refine it and do everything you want to it. No, what we'll do over here in Canada is we're going to build a brand new refinery. And well, here's your notice, Bucko Juice. Once we get her going, we won't need you anymore. Take your tariffs and now we're doing Canadians are doing you guys a favor. Now you guys won't have any tariffs to pay. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be fantastic? Hey, hey, JC82, how's it going? Yeah, that all started out of the NDPs over here in Canada, something about the fucking budget and yeah, I changed things. There'd be a lot of no more bills. You know what I mean? And these sports teams, they wouldn't be owned by individuals anymore. They'd be owned by the people, you know what I mean? And the players themselves, they would be the investors and they could pay themselves forever doing what they love, you know what I mean? That way everybody benefits, not just a couple of dickheads. But then again, we'd have to it'd just be a Canadian thing because we could never rival the Americans up to fucking I don't know if we could, you know what I mean? One day you guys could see a different way, but you know what I mean? And I don't even know if we could find different ways to not do any of the fucking shit we do anymore, you know what I mean? Maybe we wouldn't have to build gasoline fucking cars anymore or electric cars. Maybe there's actually shit out there that could run on water. Maybe you know what I mean? You never know. You know what I mean? That would if someone came up with that idea and that was actually out there, that'd be something worth, those people who make all the money off of us. Well, sucks to be a friend of the Clintons, right? Fuck, eh? Hey, it doesn't fucking pay to think out of the side of the box, eh? To help humanity, fuck, you might have to pay the ultimate price. But then again, maybe when you do that, you get the ultimate prize at the end, though, eh? Maybe it's all worth getting taken out for. You're like, oh man, that was worth it to do what was right, better myself and others. Holy crap-a-doodle, what a concept. But then again, you're feeling grateful, eh, bud? Yeah. I'm telling you, it's hard sometimes. If I'm being honest, like God knows how I feel, so I can't lie to you because if I lie to you, I'm lying to God, right? Like I've told you, there's a chunk of God inside of you. I know it's hard for fucking people to understand and grasp that because it sounds so fucking blasphemous to tell you that inside of you is something so much greater than you ever fucking thought possible. If we just could fucking start to use our brains and not follow George Soros's system of stupidity. You know what I mean? Fuck, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because I know what I'm capable of now, and if I could just get outside of this box, I know I could be so much more. This PTSD is fucking holding me the fuck back. Anyways, one day we'll get rid of that because it'll have to go to the originators of it, and hopefully they fucking decide to get rid of her too, you know what I mean? That's how demons work, you know what I mean? I don't let those demons penetrate me. I don't hate those people at all, but they're all like Jesus said, they're all I just wanna face them, I wanna go, "Hey, should these belong to you guys?" 'Cause I think they do. Like, I'll take them because I'll just get rid of them. Like, if you can show me where I have ownership of it, I can forgive myself. I just gotta figure out why. I couldn't figure out why I'm coming to you guys thinking that, these are your demons. Anyways, I do think that uh, the PTSD, it's fucking demon. Anyway, speaking of demons, I don't understand this. This should be a great concept in the States. So I haven't watched the article, but I can only imagine. So we'll just take the title of the article and we'll just kind of run with it. And it doesn't mean that that's what the article's about, but we'll talk about what's inside of my head right now. So it's CNN visits a whites only town in Arkansas. You know what I mean? Like, isn't it at least wouldn't you want them all living together? All the ones that don't wanna mix, at least you'd know who they are, you know what I mean? You could tell them, like, it like, isn't it better to know who they are? Instead, everybody wants to criticize them. I mean, at least they're identifying themselves, you know what I mean? Don't ever go to their town. And if they come visit your town, then just say, "Hey, we don't understand why you guys hate. Why would you be a part of that town?" You know what I mean? Like, you have the right to tell them what you think, but you don't have to be a dick about it. You can just ask them, "Hey, why do you think you're fucking better than fucking other people?" Like, that's kinda weird, like, just because they have different colored skin or what is it about the other colors that you fucking just because I'm telling you right now, I don't like, wouldn't it have mattered? Like, we white people are known as the colonizers, right? But really, I'm asking the question, if the black people were in the same position as the white people were back then, would they have made different decisions with the programming that they got? You know what I mean? Does it really overall make a difference? We're all just humans. We just all get brainwashed into becoming a group, right? Like grouping out, not a big human group. I mean, like having our little clubs. You know what I mean? Our little Creek squads, our little fucking Swifties, our fucking all of them. And Axioms, our Scientologies, our fuck all of it. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? What do you guys think? Hey, isn't it better to know who they are? At least they fucking tell you. Like, hey, as long as they mind their own business, wouldn't they just be happy? Wouldn't they just wanna build that community so they didn't have to go outside their community and deal with people that they hate so much? Isn't that I don't I don't know. I don't know. I think it's better to let people tell you who they are rather than fight them and try to make them be something that they're just gonna fight you back and probably use violence and show how dominant they are because you're trying to make them anyways, it's a weird world out here, but what else do we got going on? We some some stuff on the TV here. I got Marjorie Taylor Greene on my screen. Do you think she's a green screen, or what do you guys think about her? Flip-floppy? Is she a good person? Like, she wants to stand up for the Epstein people. But is all that stuff bullshit about her getting into stocks and all this fucking making some money and having foreknowledge and all this shit involved in votes? Like, is that stuff true? Because I heard her say good things about Nancy Pelosi. And I'm quite sure there's a lot of fantastic things that you could say about Nancy Pelosi. But I don't think what she did to the American people was good. I think she used you people horribly, gained a great advantage off her knowledge of trying to that she was supposed to be protecting you people with, and she used that knowledge to create great wealth for herself. That's a douchebag. Nancy Pelosi is a douchebag, right? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene a douchebag? Because she tries to play a good person on the green screen, but is she being the real person on the green screen, or who is she behind the screen? Hey, does anybody know? Marjorie knows. Marjorie knows the game that she's playing. Is it for God or is it for herself and Satan? Because you can pretend and say you're with God, but if you're participating with Satan, you can't dingle dangle back and forth. She's one or the other. You know what I mean? Jesus said there'd be a time. Know what I mean? Oh, I just want to say this on my video right now. I posted a great little today. I posted a great little short about some of the prophecies. You know what I mean? It's a pretty good little video. You guys should check her out. Is it one person? Is it a consciousness? Or is it one person that brings the consciousness back? I don't know. What is consciousness, Oyster? What is consciousness? Do you know what it is? Can you let me know, bud? I'll put her in the chat. Anybody want to put her in the chat? Anybody really know what consciousness is? How many people we got in here? We got 5. Does anybody know what consciousness means? Hey Siri, what does consciousness mean? Consciousness, at its simplest, okay, at its simplest, is awareness of states or objects either internal to oneself or one's external environment. So if you don't face your problems and your bad shit, how can you be in a state of fucking bliss like every fucking spiritual teacher is trying to tell you? When consciousness is a state of awareness. And I really want you guys to let me know where I'm not aware of what possibly might be going on with all of these dipshits. Okay? I see, I like that. At its simplest, because that is the way you got to go at it, as simple as you can. And this world wants you to complicate it. It wants to complicate it as much as it can, and it wants to make as much money off that complication as it fucking can, and it wants to fucking whirlwind your brain so you never, never, ever want to just think simply. Your brains are just always just fine. Always trying to grow and never really fucking never learning the fucking never actually having a place to build from. never wanting to know what's actually going on inside or outside of you. Now I understand it's fucking hard to take a look at your inside. It really is. And that's just going inside your brain, right? You just gotta realize why was I thinking that way? Or what made me do that? What inside of me happened to, you know what I mean? And that's really when you can learn how to simplify your problems, realize what you did in the past, why you did it, and like, even if you didn't have to face consequences. I mean, there's shit that I've done that I've never had to face consequences for, and it still bothers me. It tears me up inside sometimes. But I've like, but you gotta you gotta get over it. You just see what I mean? I'm over the shit that I've done because I'm not that person anymore, but I still use that to build off of, you know what I mean? You still wanna remember that feeling so that you can make sure that you don't make those mistakes again. Right. Don't put yourself in positions because because you took time to figure out why you made those mistakes, so don't put yourself in those positions anymore to make those mistakes. You know what I mean? Yeah, Gen X lives state of being aware. It's that simple. That's the problem. Everybody's going to a guru or a they think they need a teacher. And I mean, help is good, but these people, they're not teachers because true teachers will also be the student with the student, you know what I mean? A true teacher would learn from his students, you know what like, it's and there's no like, it's I don't understand how people fall for this fucking Saguru. Like, no, I do, that's the fucking thing, that's the beauty part of it, is I fell for it. I fell for it. I got lost in the circle of going, "He's so brilliant, I can't understand what the fuck he's saying." And then you start figuring out that he hangs out with people like the WEF and he's in for production fucking population reduction and it gets all sort of sideways and what you know about all these fucktards, these really special fucktards, is they all like to have their special little thing that they're involved in, right? And Seguru's the soil guy. Ghislaine Maxwell, I believe she was some sort of water girl. I believe she was pushing for shit for the water. I might be wrong. She did have some sort of humanitarian, you know what I mean, betterment. I think it had to do with the water. Oh, where was I going with that? These people. Oh man. Now Trump wants to let out the Epstein stuff. Actually, I want to show you guys something. How many people we got in here? Yeah, three. You guys let me know this because I got to get this on video. I want to get her on TikTok too, but I don't want to let this go. So basically, they're asking him about Epstein, but he's innocent. But now he's naming off all these names like Clinton and Larry Summers and all these other people, right? They're going to be on the files. They're the ones. But what you guys got to remember is Donald Trump told you guys it was all a hoax, a Democratic hoax. So if when did he find out about Bill Clinton? When did he find out about Larry Summers? when was that a hoax? Did you guys not get it? Because Bill Clinton's not hard to figure out. Kevin Spacey, for sakes, in an interview, tells everybody, I seen young girls with Clinton. That's how I knew to stay away from Epstein. But Spacey's not smart enough to figure out that he just incriminated Clinton because Clinton's still his friend. You know what I mean? But Kevin Spacey, it is a house of cards out there, eh? Really, eh? Who's doing what out there? Eh? What fucking actresses, actors, eh? AOC. Like, come on. Come on. It's almost fucking gross. I mean, Nancy Mace, oh man, I've done stuff on Nancy Mace. I can show you why she's a narcissistic little twisted sister, I think. But hey, I hope she can find Jesus. You know what I mean? I've got the proof to show that she's like, or maybe it's just gross. Who knows? Nancy Mace. Oh man, it hurts me to watch her. She hurts my brain. I'm always playing the fucking hero. Then again, they all do. Donald, because of you. Because of you, Donald. Because of you, Donald. It's the land of Honolulu. He thinks he can fucking get away with everything. You know what I mean? Hey, so we went from that, the hoax, the hoax to now all of a sudden, like, I mean, now he wants files come out because there hasn't been time to clean shit up. And if I mean Christy Nome and fucking Chef Bondi and fucking Cash Potato Head, they are not in love with Trump. Like when they speak to you people, they're definitely speaking for you people, right? Like they're fine people that did the work to get the stuff done. Uh, no, not because of Donald Trump. But what else was Donald saying? I'd like to fucking slap him in the I'd like to slap him with a fucking truth fucking trap so bad. Just not physically hit him. Don't fucking say that. I'd like to slap him with the truth trap. And I'd like to say, hey, Donald, I saw how you cared about all the Americans that are fucking being killed by fentanyl. And I'm not like I want all that bullshit to stop. But I don't think that bombing the fucking boats. I think you should be able to prove and get that shit and get rid of it properly. And you can show everybody. Like these fucking fishing boats aren't going to put up a fucking much of a fight. If you take the Coast Guard in and you guys seize this stuff and you can get it fucking so you people at least know and then they can see the people that are fucking risking their fucking lives to sell drugs and then you lock them away forever and you send a clear message to the next ones. But no, you guys want to break the commandments and just murder, death, kill people. It's kind of gross. But anyways, Donald likes to use things when he can. You know, he likes to pull out the heartstrings and when he can, and he said the death that these people go through, fentanyl. I don't think that looks. I think there's a lot more deaths that look way worse than that. I mean, the devastation to the family that death leaves behind is far more fucking probably devastating than the actual. You know what I mean? I mean, when death comes, it comes. It's just how much do you suffer? And to me, fentanyl, it seems to happen in an instant, doesn't it? I mean, what about what would Donald think would be a more horrible death? A fentanyl death or a death over in the country next to Han Ali? Hey, which death does he think that would be more a devastating death? You know what I mean? It's gonna lead like the death itself, either way, is gonna be devastating for the families either way. You know what I mean? But well, you must be bored too. Yeah, John, that's the thing. Kurt, what's boring about what I'm talking about? What do you think's some more suffering death? Fentanyl or living in the country next to Han Ali? Like if you're not getting like decent human services like food and you're starving and you're living in flooding and you're in a tent and you're sick and you're just waiting for death. Time drawn out. You know what I mean? Which one do you want? Which one would Donald want? Eh? Eh? Well, at least with the one where you have to suffer, I guess if you maybe you could come to the truth and suffer so much that you call on God. You call on God and you want the fucking real God and you get to the point where they're just like laughing at Han Ali. Take us away, Han Ali. Take us away, Han Ali. The chosen ones of God. Take us away, Han Ali. Because guess what? We're off to Galilee. And well, chosen ones, how's your commandments going for you, pumpkins? You doing good? Is there nothing the chosen people of God can do against God? They themselves can break the commandments. Hey, fuck, hey, Anali! In comes Puff the Magic Dragon, and well, what happens to Hanali? You know what I mean? They weren't teach. They were. They maybe with Hanali wasn't treating Puff very well. Maybe Puff's a spirit, eh? Eh? Now I'm not saying everybody in Hanali is bad. No, I think the ones that know they're children of God, that know the commandments, and at least have the ability to talk amongst themselves and not be scared and say, "This is wrong, guys. Can we try and fix this?" You know, as long as at least they're not for it. They're not defending it. They're not sitting back doing fucking nothing. But I mean, I don't know. You don't have to be a heavy scholar of the commandments to understand that those are the commandments, and anything outside of that really doesn't matter, does it? Because those are the commandments. Then the Bible says, "Hey, you're not getting this. There's a guy coming, and he'll show you what that looks like." Hey, you got to be willing to stand up for the truth no matter what. They will. They'll try and persecute you. If you want to stand up against the big dark evil, you know what I mean? And people want to back the evil, then I guess you got to pick up your cross. You know what I mean? Like I said, you got God. You suffer enough and you give it over to him. You start learning what those people are doing to themselves. Whatever amount of bullshit you're feeling, it ain't nothing to what they're gonna get back. But that's enough of that one, eh? What else did we have going on? Hey, Kurt, you never answer my questions, bud. Why am I boring? Am I part of the Boring Company? Jeremy Boring? That might not be the Boring you wanna be, eh? Or part of that whole company, eh? Who knows, eh? Who knows? They know. They know, or do they know? Or are they brainwashed to think that they know and they just think stupidly? You know what I mean? They've given up their discernment to a master. Who knows, eh? We can all be tricked and fooled. That's the fucking thing. Like, it's not to be, you're not to fucking, don't be ashamed if you're unwilling to fucking accept it. But, like, you have to accept things once you see them. Like Trump. Like, I'm not ashamed that I fell for it. Candace Owens fell for it. You know what I mean? Oh, I remember. I remember. I remember, and I think I was having my questions right around then too. But his inauguration, did you guys ever see that? At his inauguration, I think he had a Jewish priest, and I know he had a couple Christian priests. I think he had a little variety, but he had this, and I'm just saying this because that's what he was. Okay, he was a black man. Okay, so what he did is he had this fucking speech, and he's and he's riling the group up, and he's all full of it. And I remember watching Candace on. She just loved it. She was all getting pumped up by this guy, and this and that. And I remember watching it, going, "It's a little much." It's a little much, I think, but hey, to each their own. And then I fucking find out afterwards, right afterwards, he's doing a commercial trying to sell coins off his performance for God. You help God, buy my coin. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? What is going on here? I just thought, fuck, what a sideshow. Anyways. You guys will have to go watch that if you ever get time. It was at Don's inauguration, and that man just I can't even remember what his speech was. I just remember going, "What?" And Candace is just like and I was like, "Yeah, I get why she's doing that, but something's not right here." And, well, I don't know. I don't have too much faith in churches. Do you guys? Kurt, do you go to church? Do you go to church? Is that why you feel safe out in the streets? Should they put Paul's messaging into your brain? "Oh, what's going on? Kurt, Kurt." You must have left, like, you got too bored, eh? Either that or Gen X scared you away. Uh, what else did I have on my screen? Thanks, Jen. No, there was something else on this screen here. Oh, I know what it was. Oh, I wanna find the thing because it'll remind me of exactly what I was thinking. Alright, here it is. Okay, so if you guys wanna go check this out, you can go to my, I haven't watched the video, like I'm just taking the title and I'm working my magic into the title, not saying anything's real about it, it's just what I think, so, um, Epstein Files, bombshell reversal. He's allegedly alive, okay? Now, I haven't watched this to see what evidence Jesse's bringing. I'm just going based off of that title. Okay. He's giving me no information. I'm not putting any blame on him or anything like that. Okay. Right. I'm saying that based off of this title, I'm going to give you guys some information if you guys want to go look at it because it's kind of weird. Okay. And you guys can go check this out for yourself. I wish I could. Well, maybe I could, but all right. So Epstein's alive. I'm not saying he is. Okay. But what I am saying is that Megan Kelly, okay, she came out quite some time ago and said that we might be hearing from Epstein himself again. Now, what that meant, I don't know. But through all of this bullshit with Epstein, what the fuck was she talking about? Because this was before all this Donald Trump fucking Epstein, this clip of her talking about how we might hear from Epstein himself in the future. Now, what that meant and why she wouldn't give that information over, because that, like, the people not realize that if you give the information out there and the police aren't doing anything and you're fearing for your safety, that it's best for you to tell the public, that way they can come and help you. You know what I mean? Like, I think Candace Owens is learning that the more information that she puts out there just based on what she thinks the truth is, and she's showing the evidence that's bringing her to why she believes the way that she does, she gets more evidence because outside sources are trying to help her. They're thinking to themselves, hey, this lady's in trouble for trying to give us information. So maybe I can be brave enough and I can send her information and then we become stronger. You know what I mean? Well, I just wonder what that was about for Megyn Kelly because that's one of the things I have a knock on Tucker Carlson for too, because he knows a lot more than what he's saying. He's basically said it. He has information he doesn't want to talk about because it scares the shit out of him. And that, but that should be shared. If you're a man of Jesus, that information should be shared. Hey, dog, do you want to stop? Oh man. Trigger cows, delusional at its finest. Where was there a delusion there? I just gave you information so you could let me know, or like, doesn't that when somebody says you might hear from they have information about Epstein and you might hear from him in the future, don't you think you should get all the evidence so that way you can find a way to like this should be a big thing where people got fucking hurt. How big is it? Like fuck, like I don't get her. I don't like there's some big names. I never understood how Epstein and Ghislaine were the only ones to ever go down for it. Like how were they put in jail? How were they put in jail? If there was no fucking clients, how the fuck did they go to jail? Like, fuck. Ah, ding, ding, ding. But then you got that fucking, like I'm telling you guys, that lawyer, the one that always fucking HB, what do you want to talk about? Hey, so you can catch me on something delusional. What do you think you can catch me on something delusional? Eh? You talk about the aliens. Hey, you can talk about the possibilities there. Hey, I might want to find out. I gotta get. We need a group hug. No, no, we don't need a group hug. We need to all go find our brains and be with God and not worry about whether anybody loves us or not. You know what I mean? As long as we love ourselves, we'll love others. But I don't know what to tell you, HB. Only truth will save the world, HB. Only truth will save the world. That's rude. What did I say that was rude? Hey, did I say something that was a lie? Because lies are rude. Hey, truth is never rude. Truth hurts. Truth helps. Truth saves. Truth does all the things. It's all the feelings too, just like love. Hey, do you know that? It will bring all the feelings. Hey, just like love. What if HP? What if you had to love yourself in order to go to heaven? Would you try and love yourself? Would that be something you're interested in? Would that be a challenge worth taking? Will HB take the challenge on HB? Hey, listen, you're in order to truly submit, bud. If you're going to take this mission on, in order to truly submit, you are going to have to suffer for your stupidity. I'm sorry, there's nowhere way around it. But it can be easier on you than it has to be. You know what I mean? There'll be people there to help you, but I hope they don't enable you, buddy. Enabling's not good. Sometimes people need to be left alone so they can gather themselves together. You know what I mean? You might be one of those fellas, HB. Oyster, you can stop acting like a Jew. What? What is a Jew? Look, even if I'm a Jew, I'm not ashamed to be a Jew, bud. Okay, I'm okay being a Jew. I don't care. But what is a Jew? Because my family, like, I know that, like I've said before, there's this Schultz Smith switch. Anyways, it might be rumors or whatever. I don't know, dude. But anyways, in order to stay a Jew, you got to follow Jew rules. It's not just once a Jew, always a Jew. It's you got to follow the Jew rules. Okay. So I'm not sure what a Jew is. Okay. If a Jew is someone who doesn't follow the Ten Commandments and thinks that they're a fucking chosen one of God, I'm not one of those Jews. I'm a Jew who knows I'm a chosen one because I choose to follow the Ten Commandments. This is gonna hurt them. This Mashiach thing. It's not fucking easy, buddy. Listen, this might be a fucking setup for the world, so we know not to follow men, okay? But anyways, I'm here, and they don't have to go this way because the native people they got it wrapped up. If we could fucking look into some of their shit, but I'm telling you, we looked into their stuff and if they went with Jesus and their old ways and combined it, oh, that'd be some gangster spirituality. That'd be a quick, easy, well, not a quick. There's nothing quick with God. I mean, oyster. I used to ask myself, why the fuck, and this is like fucking years ago, but this has been going on for a long time, man. A lot of suffering. Anyways, but I used to think it was just around the corner. I was gonna fake it to face the bad guys. I didn't really want to. I didn't feel like I needed to. I thought we as the world could just come together and fucking do something. But I thought, hey, but I knew I might have to go up against, the super stupid, playing really smart guys because they got you guys all convinced they're the good guys. But the cowboys from hell are here, straight out of hell. The chosen ones come to reclaim the light. Anyways, I used to think it was going to happen so soon. And then as I learned, I was like, I fucking was not ready. They would have fucking beat my ass. They would have fucking kicked me and fucking, that's why I had to go through all this warrior training with all these meatheads in my life. Practice my brain ninja skills, right? Fuck. I can't be beat. Cashville. Because you know why? I will not let Cashville into my brain. The cash will never take over my brain. Fuck the cash. The cash will be there if I'm just a good creative boy and just talk to God. He'll show me a way to fucking take care of myself. Whether I need cash to do it, you know what I mean? I don't have to live in squalor neither being with God. You know what I mean? It's not about that shit, Cashville. You can live as simply as you want. You should be able to, you know what I mean? We should be able to grow our own food and whatever we want to do, but so many rules, right? So many rules. You can't even go fishing without a license. No, I think we should like try and protect like monitor and make sure that we're doing the fishing, but I mean that's like everything. There's a price to do everything and like they have capitalized off of this Satan, I tell you, he's a slick little one, eh? His little puppets are just making a mint. But who is it? Is it even the fucktards that we talk about on this channel? Because we talk about Klaus Schwab, Bill Gates, and well, George Soros. And I think they're huge benefactors to the dipshits that are really in charge. But we can find that out, eh? George Soros will cave. I'm telling you. I don't know if he makes it through it though. You know what I mean? George Soros caved to the enemy before, and that's maybe how he got himself all fucked up. You know what I mean? Fear. Fear. It'll either turn you to God or it'll turn you to the devil. You know what I mean? Because once somebody notices fear and they can use you to their advantage, and then you feel strong. Look at what it did for Georgie. Look at how what my evil can do. The more evil I am, the more I can create. What's up, son of a gunner? How's it going? Hope you're having a good one, bud. Come on, we both know you're not chosen. You know what I mean. Well, first off, dipshit, you don't get to pick who's chosen from God. And second of all, if you're going to be chosen from God, you got to know you're chosen from God. You got to believe it. You got to be a truth believer. You know what I mean? Like Jesus, truth. You have to choose God to be chosen by God. Eh? I think it's got to be reciprocated. It's a relationship, Buck Chow, and you just don't want to relate. So hey, you can go around with your eights and eight eights and hates and all your special dates. I don't know, bud. Fear. Fear appearing real. Well, that's the thing. But here's the thing, like, I think they gave it away, okay? I seen this video one time, okay? It was Roseanne Barr and a woman who was her makeup person and is now her best friend or whatever it is. And me thinking that Roseanne has picked the fucking wrong road, you know what I mean? Well, her friend let it slip that, well, Sylvester Stallone was on their team, and I thought to myself, that was a weird thing to say, on the team. Hmm, what team is that? Anyways, just thoughts, just in case there's a team with Sylvester Stallone on it, and, well, how would Sylvester feel? Can we get a tough guy? Like, I can't say this and try and like, he could stand up for men and women all around the world. Sylvester, Sylvester, take your own advice because this is the thing, man. I love Sylvester when he's like Frankie Fear speech because it is, man. When you're in your fear and you're facing it, it's fucking and not knowing the outcome, eh? It's like, oh. Could you imagine? We should try and ask Sylvester, right? Hey, Sylvester, what would you do if you were a prisoner of Hanali and you were on video being violated by many of them, and that some brave woman decided to put her neck out for you? Well, not just for you, Sylvester, but for all of the prisoners. So there was awareness of what you were going through, Sylvester. Eh? Do you think that you should stand up for that woman, Sylvester? Do you think that you should call on your president and say, enough's enough? Do not fear Han Ali anymore, Trumper Humper. This bullshit has to end. Eh? I can't even imagine what that poor woman might be going through. She's a traitor and this and that. If you don't want to be videotaped doing bad things, don't do bad things. Why be scared of your actions? Bye. They don't like it when their own fucking surveillance comes back on them, do they? No, they're nasty little bitches, but they're always surveilling you guys. Right there, they're the best surveillance in the world, but there they are with you guys. Two peas in a pod. Do you guys? If there was a road to travel down and you had to try and figure out the truth, would you take that road or would you just follow Benjamin Netanyahu? Would you put all your hopes and dreams into Benjamin Netanyahu? Ah, I would hope not. I would hope not. I would hope you take a look at that road and go, see you, Quark. You're on your own. Hope you come find us, bud. But right now, I'm staying away from you. Hey, hopefully Han Ali gets his shit together and denounces him. We no longer want to be Han Ali. We want to be the land of Israel, where we follow the commandments of God. And we are the chosen people, but no more chosen than anybody else. Because the blacks are right too. They're the chosen people. The red ones are the chosen people. The yellows are the chosen people. And even the whites. And if I missed any other colors, you're all chosen. But can you imagine? Can you imagine? HB. HB, as hard as it is to say you're the Mashiach and you're here to fucking be forgot. Of all the colors he could have gave me, hey bud, all of them. You'd have to give me the one they all hate. Even the white ones hate the white ones. It makes it harder, right? But hey, The red man should know there's a white man coming. And you know what? My friends over in Hanali, they should know that the new Torah is coming on the right arm of the Mashiach, and it can't be removed. And remember, I am the Mashiach, but I'm not your Mashiach. You are your own Mashiachs. This is where you're in your own battleground. Do you want to fight you? Because some of yous, it might be easy. Just say, holy smokes, I was tricked and fooled. I never ever tried to hurt anybody. I never wanted to do nothing. Like, holy smokes, they are evil. No, you're going to be mad and you're going to want to hurt them, but you got to think twice. You guys think, hey, God sent me someone to show me that, hey, I'm going to be mad. And you have the right to be mad and get it out. Like, go to a woods, yell it out, go to a bag and beat it out and say, how could I have been such a fool? And just release it without, you know, violence. Let your demons out, scream them out. But I don't know, like, which road, eh? What do we got here? We'll do a Bible verse before we go. Okay. Flock cameras ring a bell. Anyone thinking about the Hunger Games? Well, yeah, well, we don't have to have the Hunger Games. You know what I mean? If we just had a big platform where we could all talk and figure out how to work it out so that there's no reason for inner city kids. There's no reason for all this bullshit that goes on. And there's no reason for the Federal Reserve. There's no reason for most of the bills that you have. There's no reason for fucking a lot of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I might have this wrong, okay? Because I'm trying to remember the best that I can. Where Jesus talks about Owen Caesar, right? It's basically, he was like, well, you're all going to have to, he's basically saying, you're all going to have to work for something together in order to get things accomplished. The Caesar's building roads and all this other shit. But it doesn't have to be Caesar. But you have to do something in order to have the community come together and work together and benefit from their work. You know, because I don't know, a lot of these spiritual people are like, oh, we should never have to work or do anything. No, we should try and have it so that we can work at our dreams. When we're done learning, we can live our dreams and compensate off our dreams. But our dreams can be anything we want them to be. Like, I don't just to have like that was always like I wanted, like I said, I wanted to be an astronaut, and then I thought about the army, and then I just like didn't have an interest in that, and then I just thought I just want to be a regular person, have fucking family, and try and raise them the best that I can, and that would be a dream. You know what I mean? But my dream got smashed. And you know what? Sometimes when dreams are over, you gotta recognize and you gotta start new ones. You know what I mean? Huh. The lessons you have to teach yourself to teach others. Those are probably the best teachers, but I'm definitely not the best teacher. I can just tell stories and stuff like that, but if I could point people out, like if people started listening to me and I could put turn them on to some stuff that if they listen to and they live by. Now the person telling them ain't living by it, but if they listen and they really subscribe to what's being said to them, it would benefit them a whole lot. Well, that's right, HB. Practice what you preach. I don't think Jordan Peterson practiced what he preached. I might be wrong. Hey, that's up to him. He's pulling pretty hard for Han Ali, but and I'm not against Han Ali. I'm not. I'm fucking not, dude. I want those people to see, just like I want you to see, everybody to see, from sea to shining sea. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all just humans. And one day we'll die. Now, what happens after that? Who knows, AHB? I get the feeling if you get in the right character, not a fake character, you can find out who you are in Jesus. So that's different than, you know, what Henry Hildebrandt likes to claim. You know what I mean? Old Jesus in the flesh. Anyways, I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna let you go. Or did we even speak out of the Bible? I think I was gonna talk about something and I totally lost it because I looked at a comment. This will be great when I can talk to people. You know what I mean? Someone cool out there will see me and ask me to come to their show. Who knows, eh? Or I can take the time and learn how to have people on. Mine. Y'all have a blessed day. Yes, everybody have a blessed day. You know what I mean? Bless yourself by getting with the truth. And then you'll always know you have God. You got nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. No matter what script comes your way, and just follow the truth. And well, if there's fear, just face it, get over it. And at the end, remember the truth saves you.